Okay, let's do it. Are we ready?
Yeah.
For the Disney recap?
For the Disney recap.
Where did we go last week?
Disney.
So we took Kai to Disney last March, kind of on a whim. We planned it and booked it like 2 weeks before, just to kind of go with him as our like last trip before Cora got here. We were not planning on going again until Cora was like 3, but we decided to just do it this year. So Cora is 7 months. How old are you?
Yeah. 4.
4, almost 5, right?
Yeah, almost 5.
So
Almost 5.
we did it. So we flew out Monday evening, got there at like 7-ish, 8 o'clock. And then we did Tuesday in the parks, Wednesday in the parks, and then we had the morning on Thursday before we came back home. So it was a super fast trip. That's kind of what we did last year too. We might have stayed 1 extra day and had a pool day in between from what I remember. But that's enough for us and for this age, I feel like, and just to cram it all in. And Cora's wearing her Mickey ears because they didn't get here on time before we left, so we're just letting her rock them now. So day 1, we went, well, first of all, where did we stay? Do you remember what our hotel was called? The Art of Animation, and we stayed at what part?
In McQueen.
We stayed at the Cars section of Art of Animation. Yeah, of the Art of Animation Hotel.
Life's like a road that you travel on when there's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door where blues won't haunt you anymore, where the brave are free and lovers soar. Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate to break down the garden gate. There's not much time left today. Yeah. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long.
Which was so nice. It was different. Last year we stayed at the, what was it, Caribbean Beach or something?
Yeah, Caribbean Beach.
And it was really nice. Both were really nice. So what one did you like better?
I think this first Disney.
Lightning McQueen?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more kid-friendly, had just more going on for the kids, I feel like. So we really liked that one. It was definitely busy this year. I think we went the week before last year, so like the 3rd week of March. This year also ended up being Good Friday week that we went, which I think kind of screwed us a little bit because it was just so much busier. Last year we went on so many more rides, didn't have to wait in line as long. It just was a lot less people. Definitely busier this year, just even going a week later, but I think paired with Good Friday week that people had off, it was just like busy. So day 1, we went to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, baby.
And we started off and went on, or alien saucers maybe, is that what it was?
Yeah, alien saucers.
So we went on that. We tried to get there as early as possible. We never quite made the rope drop either day, even though we wanted to try. Just with 2 kids, it was hard. But we got up early. We just ate breakfast in the hotel every day, which was really nice. It kind of was like a cafeteria setup, but you could order from your phone ahead of time, and that way you, by the time you walk there and you get there, they have it ready to go, which was so nice, especially with them. So we would wake up, I would feed Cora her bottle in the room, we would get dressed for the day, get all our stuff together, and then we would go. And what did you eat for breakfast there?
Mickey waffles with bacon.
Mickey waffles with bacon was Kaya's pick every day. We chose this resort because we got to go on the Skyliner. So that was really convenient because you don't have to take babies out of strollers to go on the Skyliner. So that was definitely a perk of being at this hotel. So we hopped on the Skyliner, went to Hollywood Studios first, did a few rides there.
You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from a nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said, boy. You've got a friend in me. Now you've got a friend in me.
We honestly could have spent more time at Hollywood Studios, but we kind of just were trying to time it with meeting my brother. We actually took a pool break after that, which I highly recommend if you have littles. It's just really nice to recharge. So Kai got to swim a little bit. The pool was like right outside of our hotel room. Super easy to just change them. Bring them in the pool. They have life jackets there. It's like seamless. One thing I love about Disney is that it's just so kid friendly, obviously. So you really don't have to bring that much as far as extra stuff, like swim stuff and all that. So we swam for a little bit, ate some lunch, and then we went and met my brother and his fiance, and my sister was with us this whole time, at Magic Kingdom.
Dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whenever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. A dream is a wish your heart makes.
Magic Kingdom's my favorite for their age, just because there's so much for them to do there. And we also did get a Genie Plus thing. I have no tips for you guys as far as that goes. Josh and my sister kind of planned all of that stuff, but that was helpful for the rides that we knew we definitely wanted to get on. So breakfast and lunch, we kind of just ate at the hotel or just stopped and got quick service. And then dinners, we actually did actual dinners. So on the first night we went to, I forget the name of it, I'll have to put it on the screen. It was really good. It was kind of like all you can eat Thanksgiving food. So they had like fresh turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and then a really, really good dessert. It was this toffee,
Did I have it?
ooey gooey toffee cake or something.
It was usually ooey gooey.
It was super ooey gooey. It was so good. And then we did stay in Magic Kingdom through to the fireworks. People line up for the fireworks like hours in advance, and they actually announced that Main Street was at capacity. So we watched the fireworks from behind the castle, which isn't the most ideal because you don't get to see like the castle all lit up and like the projections on there, but that's okay. It was actually really cool because we got a 360 view. So there were fireworks in front of us and behind us, which was awesome. Day 2, we went to Animal Kingdom and Epcot. What was your favorite at Animal Kingdom?
The one that you said.
So the safari ride.
Be a mighty king, so enemies beware.
Well, I've never seen a king or beast with quite so little hair.
I'm gonna be the main event, like the king was before. I'm brushing up on looking down. I'm working on my mind.
Thus far, a rather uninspiring thing.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Rather a long way to go, young master, if you think.
No one's saying
Animal Kingdom's also a park that we end up flying through. Then we took the park hopper over to Epcot. We had to be in the park by 1 p.m. to get in the queue for Guardians of the Galaxy, which was the one we all really wanted to do. Got some lunch in Epcot, which was delicious. I ended up getting a salad, I think, both days for lunch. Disney has a lot of surprisingly healthy-ish options, and it was really good. So we ate lunch there, and then we left, and we went back to the hotel for what? More pool time, which again, crucial with both of them. It was just a really nice little recharge. And then we showered, got changed, and went back to Epcot for the night. We did a bunch of rides there. We did Soarin', we did the Nemo ride, and then we did Guardians of the Galaxy, which you got to go on how many times? Hold it up, face the camera. Kai got to go on 2 times because we did the rider swap. So Josh stayed with Cora the first time. I went with my sister and Kai for round 1. And then when we were done, we stayed with Cora, and Josh and Kai got to go through Lightning Lane. Hey! And go on, which is a really cool thing Disney does if you are with a baby or kids who can't go on all of like the big people rides, which is awesome. And that's where we finished the night. It was kind of rainy the evening of the second day, but they did do fireworks at Epcot. We stayed in the park till close at Epcot, which was kind of a mistake because then it was a nightmare to get a Skyliner out of there. You fell asleep. Cora was sleeping. It took us a really long time to get back to our hotel. Overall, it was a lot of fun. I think it was definitely chaotic as you would expect with a baby and a 4.5-year-old, but again, good memories were made. And then we just were super go with the flow for nap times too. She honestly was a champ. This was her first time on a plane, first time traveling, and we never traveled with a baby before because Kai basically was born and then we just never went anywhere, and then it was the pandemic. So this was our first baby travel experience, and we learned a lot, but she was pretty chill. She was pretty go with the flow. She got the hang of napping on the go. We're very much schedule nap time people at home, so I was kind of nervous to see how that would go, but she did great. She napped in her stroller. She napped on me a lot, she napped on Josh a lot, and it was just fine. So if you're worried about that, definitely don't be worried. Definitely bring the slumber pod, which I forgot to mention. We bought and brought the slumber pod, which is a non-negotiable. So it basically makes her pack and play blackout. So it's this little tent that goes over it. And it has a zipper to get them in and out. You can put the camera in there, you can put a fan in there, you can put the sound machine hanging in there, and she just was out cold. She slept through the night our entire time at Disney, which was perfect. And it was nice because we didn't have to be quiet or like have all the lights off in our room before we were ready to go to bed. So that already so worth it 10 times over for the 3 nights that we used it. But yeah, Disney was fun. It was definitely exhausting. We're definitely still recovering. I would do it again for sure. We'll probably go again next year. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll link our travel stroller, which fits in the overhead bin, the slumber pod, all the things below in the video. But that's the Disney update. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you next week.
See you next week.